Welcome back to Let's Play Darkest Dungeon. I'm your host, Timepants, and today we're going to put our scientist hats on. And what does a scientist hat look like, you ask? I am going to say lab goggles that are worn like up on your forehead. That sounds about right. Alright, so what are we doing exactly? Well, this is going to be an experiment. We're going to be messing around more with our Antiquarian, and this is one of the skills that really interests me. Get down! That's my Arnold Schwarzenegger. Did you like it? Alright. So, yeah, we're going to be messing around with that, and we are going to be pulling back a little bit on the offense. I think we're going to be playing a very defensive Antiquarian here, and so we have Get Down. I feel like this is our initiator. Invigorating Vapors, 9 dodge to everybody, doesn't sound like much, but it adds up quick. And Protect Me, this is great. Slap on a little dodge buff, slap on a little protection buff, and in the right party, my hypothesis, which is a scientist's guess, is that it's going to be really good. So, what's the party? Well, I thought we might have a Houndmaster. See where I'm going with this? We're going to have our Antiquarian, of course. And I was thinking bring a healer, right? Nah. We're bringing kind of a healer. This is, of course, our Arbalist, because I feel like the big sore spot for this party is going to be damage. So, of course, we're going to be taking... Nope, fooled you. We're going to be taking our Grave Robber. This is dodge, dodge, dodge. That is the entire premise of this party. So, I'm going to be running a short mission here. Medium is compelling, of course. Medium is compelling, but I'm afraid that, like, the damage output of this party is going to be so bad that if I run a medium, it might take 40 or 50 minutes. Also, before we get started, something worth mentioning. In the recent patch, they gave all of these trophy items that were given out to people who beat all the bosses, which we did, but we didn't get them because we beat the level or the champion level versions before those were added to the game. But now we have them. They're ours, and there are some good ones. There are some really good ones. So yeah, we're definitely going to enjoy having that in our lives. How do we prepare? Thoroughly, I want to say. I think that this has the potential to be a really good party, like a really safe party. Let me just put it that way. I think it has a chance to be boring, so we're going to be careful. Also, somebody mentioned in my first Antiquarian video that the Antiquarian has... I mean, we already know that the Antiquarian has a mechanic where she gets special drops that are just sellable items. Awesome, great,
now
cool.
they're as twisted as my own ambitions.
Here's the other thing. It is also my understanding that I guess she has... the ability to like loot curios and get special drops that way as well. So we're going to be messing around with that a lot because I feel like that definitely has the potential to be very interesting. Alright, so originally I was thinking Shadow Fade, but for this particular fight, I think we need to get our accuracy up. These are dodgy enemies, plus we just want to get rid of this a-hole. So let's do that. Alright, I am already seeing something that we need to work on here. And we're going to dodge on you. Since, yeah, she hasn't had a chance to Shadow Fade back yet. And you want to just see. See, I wonder if by doing this, it's just going to shift the guard. Only one way to find out. Let's see. Okay, it shifts the guard. Interesting, good to know. We still have a really dodgy party, and I think this is still going to be a lot of fun to run. So, it's sad, it's tragic, in fact, that we don't get the benefit of having two guarded characters, but we're still going to be able to enjoy her huge plus dodge skill. I still think that is an elite tier skill. Protect me? Nah, let's just get down. I mean, her dodge still has the ability to be very good. Watch this. And wait. This lasts multiple rounds? Okay. Wow, that's really good. That's really good. And we can shift the guard off. Like, that's fine. Because, I mean, her dodge is just really good. 112. That is ridiculous. Not really what I meant to do, but it's probably fine. Let's see. Yeah, let's start getting everybody's defense up. And this is, this is the experiment part of the experiment. This is where we see what works, what doesn't, what is kind of annoying, and is more trouble than it's worth. But, I mean, this seems like a very resilient party. This seems like the sore spot just because she can't really heal herself, right? I mean, that obviously sucks.
Destroyed.
But does it suck that much? That's a good question.
Continue the onslaught.
I mean,
Destroy
we have food.
all.
That is an Antiquarian only trinket. Alright, that's actually the first one of those that I've seen. I spent a lot of time getting these quirks removed. Here's the sad thing. When you get a fresh off the wagon character that is above base level, so in her case, we got her at level 3, they have 5 negative quirks. Now, they have 5 positive quirks also, but ouch. That's a pretty big sacrifice. I mean, that is a mighty tall ask. So, yeah, I ran like 10 runs last night messing around with a level 0 Antiquarian that we got just off the wagon. Here's the conclusion that I drew from that. Alright, we just have to fix this. This is embarrassing. Yeah, the conclusion that I drew from that is that the level 0 Antiquarian is trash. Like, really bad. She has her... Yeah, she has her... What am I... Yeah. She has her Blight, like her plus Blight skill, which I think is great. But... yeah, here's the problem. At level 0, it is like 1 damage, like 1 to 2 damage, and then like 1 to 2... Like 1 to 2... Or no, it's 1 to 2 damage and then 1 Blight, which is terrible. That's really just embarrassingly bad damage. Like, I want to try and get the kill up front. No, it's alright. Like, that's embarrassingly bad damage. Great. On top of that, like, if the enemy has any protection stat whatsoever, forget it. That's 0 damage from the initial hit. So I was actually using her, like, base weak attack more than I was using her Blight for, like, raising her from level 1, or level 0 to level 2. Pretty pathetic.
Confidence
that
surges
said,
as the enemy crumbles.
I can still definitely see where an Antiquarian would have a place in a low-level party, because, I mean, what is, like, the one sore spot that we have in something like a New Game Plus? It's money. We don't have enough time to get money and experience and beat all the bosses that we want. Yeah, we gotta fix this. This is bad. Like, we're sorely lacking in the money department. Like, our finances are just terrible. So, I mean, don't we kind of solve that problem by, yeah, just saying, forget it, we'll just run 3 good characters, sacrifice a little bit of damage output, maybe have a slightly worse run. Okay, let's see if this works. Maybe have a slightly worse run, but on the bright side,
Wealth beyond
oh my god,
measure.
on the bright side,
Awarded
we're going
to
to
the
just
brave
get
and
a
the
whole bunch of money.
foolhardy alike.
It's alright if our Antiquarian dies. It's alright if we have to dismiss these characters. That doesn't matter. We're just going to live with that. We're just going to hold that. And
Annihilated.
yeah, we're just going to live with that. That's an acceptable casualty. That's a loss that we would be happy to eat, because we're going to get an extra, what, 5,000 gold from each run? That's incredible. That's amazing. Yeah, I definitely see there being a lot of upside there that I think I'm going to capitalize on. So, yeah, the absolute earliest possibility that I have to get an Antiquarian in our New Game Plus, I'm going to do that. On the other hand, she's probably going to die, but that's alright. That's fine. It's not like deaths matter in New Game Plus, right? Plus, just 6 speed. I mean, Get Down is such an amazing initiator, because you guarantee that she's going to get to go first, and then she can start buffing up the rest of the party, and you're just a dodge machine after that. This is good. It's a boring party, because it's basically just slow and steady. But good grief. Alright. Get down. Protect me. Okay, yeah, let's do this. We're going to have him protect our Antiquarian, and gosh, that damage is not great. That damage is pretty disappointing, honestly.
A singular strike.
But here we go. Hound's Rush, and how the mighty have fallen. This is
The slow
not
death.
exactly Murderer's Row here.
Unforgiving.
But look at that, 71 dodge, and we didn't do anything. Alright, like, is this an opportunity to heal? 1 speed? Is this an opportunity to heal? Let's say yes. Sure, why not? We needed to see the animation anyway, right? And Blind Fire just got such a buff by no longer targeting corpses. Like, oh my god, that's so good. Disappointing. I mean, this party is so safe. Actually, I was going to say I don't think I'd ever want to do something like a medium mission with them, but
Success
it's not
so
exactly
clearly
true.
in view.
Right?
Or is it merely
Like,
a trick of the light?
I think having camping buffs would actually make this party a lot stronger. Yeah, that actually wouldn't be bad. And I think we're gonna do this. We need a stronger initiator. It's a little too slow. It's probably considerably less safe because we're losing Shadow Fade right off the bat. But yeah, we need to be able to control the fight a little bit better than this. Although, gosh, it really would be nice to be able to stun this guy. Alright, let's... Okay. What are we gonna do here? I think we have to dodge up on everybody. Like, this guy getting a swing, that would be catastrophic. That would be bad. Oh boy. Get ready. 47 dodge. That is honestly not bad as long as she goes first. Perfect. There we go. And I think she has blind fire from rank 2, so I don't think it's that bad. Yeah, it's not bad. We'll just dodge up. Please, 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 whatever you decide you want to throw at us, please miss. And blind fire's fine. We're going to get another quick shot here. He's probably going to go last every single time that he gets a turn. So hopefully we can just... yeah, hopefully we can just stack up enough defense here that he's only going to get, like, maybe one truly dangerous swing on us. And, I mean, our dodge is... it's insane. It is really our most admirable trait at this point. Alright, let's close this out, please. Alright, we still have 90% accuracy, so she doesn't need to be in the back row. And yeah, let's just try and work this guy down. So do you like spicy food? Like, I really do. I absolutely love spicy food. Like, back before I moved like every 3 months, I had like a huge collection of hot sauce. It was like a $400 collection. Now, I'm sure some people out there are like, oh, only $400, that's, what, were you poor? Well, no, but I mean, I was on a teacher's salary, alright? Give me a break. But yeah, I love spicy food. I absolutely love it.
And size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
You know, back when I was quote-unquote good at eating spicy food, I went to this place in Kansas City called Lulu's. Now, if you're from Kansas City, you know
laden with loot
Lulu's
are often
downtown
supplies.
Downtown KC, amazing Thai restaurant. So good. Just top quality cooking, you know, great atmosphere, just downtown Kansas City. I know it doesn't sound like much, and it probably isn't if you're from like New York or something like that, but it's a far cry from where it was like 20 years ago or even 10 years ago when I would actually, you know, be interested in bumming around there every weekend. Now, I don't get down there very much, but when I do, Lulu's. Well, anyway, the first time that I ever went to Lulu's, I was there with a friend of mine. Been my friend since I was like 8 years old. I think he was like 5 at the time, maybe 6. But
nature herself,
point is,
a victim to
we've been
this
friends for a
corruption.
very long time. Well, my buddy is
with
from
missing
India. Like, he was born in India. He's Indian. His parents, obviously,
Handsome
Indian.
reward for a
And
task well
so growing
performed.
up, I got to go over to his house on the weekends and just eat this amazing, bomb-ass homemade Indian food. Loved it. Spicy as hell. And so when you're like an 8, 9-year-old, you know, suburban white kid who's like the hottest thing, like the spiciest thing I'd ever eaten was like mayonnaise at that point, right? So I kind of have this
waiting to be
picture in my mind of his parents who are like, you know, he's starting to, you know, this Timepants kid, he's kind of starting to get used to the spicy food that we cook. Why don't we kick it up a notch here this weekend, see if he can handle this, right? And they're just standing there
glittering gold
over the
trinkets and
stove like,
baubles.
nah, put all the spices in. And it was amazing. I mean, it was really good. But, I mean, very hot. Well, anyway, my friend and I, we went to Lulu's, and he said, you gotta try, like, their spicy noodles. So I was like, alright, sure, that sounds really good. So we get there, and they're like, well, we have 4 different kinds of spice. We have mild, medium, hot, and fire. And so, my buddy and I were both like, fire. Like, obviously fire. Give me the, like, turn up the heat, man. And they don't even bat an eye. So at this time, at that point I'm thinking, like, okay, so it's American spicy, That's the joke, right? American goes to, like, an authentic Indian place or authentic Thai place, and they're like, yeah, you ask for spicy, and it's American spicy, so it's like a medium for, like, the authentic cooking, right?
On its own.
Well, they bring it out. My wife is there with us, and she orders, like the medium.
With impunity.
And so it comes out, we start taking bites, and it was a whole other level. Like, that episode of The Simpsons where Lisa, like, eats the super hot curry, like the Apu cooked, and she's like, I can see through time. That actually happens. It was so spicy. Like, my eyes were just watering. I looked like I was crying. Like just tears rolling down my face, just sobbing like a bitch in this restaurant in front of everybody. My friend, Indian,
Turning point.
spent his entire life growing up eating his parents' very good, very spicy curry, and of course, other Indian dishes. I know there's more than just curry. And he is shaking. He's just trembling like a leaf. I mean, it was almost worse watching him. And I'm not trying to save face here. It was almost worse watching him because it just looked so painful. Like he was trying to restrain how bad he was feeling. But it was very, just impossibly spicy. Like, imagine taking a frying pan and just putting it on the burner for like 8 hours. And then when you're done, take it off and just press your tongue down on it. That's how it felt. Well, all our bandages are gone. You know what? Whatever. That sucks. So yeah, we go there with his dad, and we're still gonna do it. We go there with his dad, and we learned our lesson. So we get it. We order like medium. Like I get a medium, my friend gets a hot, and it's still plenty spicy. His dad gets the fire because his dad I know this growing up. Chili head, leather tongue, all those names, that does not even begin to describe this guy's tolerance for spicy food.
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
So he takes a bite, takes another and another. He looks up, he's like, it's pretty spicy. And it was at that moment that I realized X-Men is a documentary. So, how was that run? It was very safe. Oh my god, like, look at this. We are so fine. Now, obviously, veteran level mission, short, but that's an interesting party composition. I didn't get to mess around as much as I might have liked with Protect Me, but this is such a good skill. Antiquarian, one of my favorite classes. Easy. What an awesome addition to the game. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching. I'm off work tomorrow, so I'm going to be doing a lot of recordings. We're going to be putting them up daily. And we're going to do it at a little better time than maybe I have been. Sorry about that. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.